Hello there, it's Heather from Sister Stand Strong here, Bootstrap Business Blueprint. Now today we're going to be taking this sales and we're going to make it easier. Who wants an easy route to more sales and greater return on investment? Raise your hand now. So there are two types of customers. You have existing customers. Now these are the ones that basically hold the key to generating more income for less investment and energy on your behalf. They are already warm customers. They know you, and if you've done a good job, they like you too. And you have new customers. New customers are the hardest to find. So reframe this by looking at the lifetime value of any customer that you get. So how much over the course of knowing these people could they purchase from you? So that's one of the things I just want to just summarize this. So existing customers, they are warm customers in terms of they know you, they like you, they trust you, and so therefore they are the easier market to for more sort of services, products that you have. New customers, on the other hand, they are harder to reach, but if you calculate how much over the lifetime of them being on your list and the different products and services that you've got and the upsells and the downsells, how much would that person be worth to you in terms of purchase history for the lifetime of you knowing them? Okay, so this is why it's so important to nurture your existing customers. Did you know the probability of selling to an existing customer is 60 to 70%? The probability of selling to a new prospect, somebody who hasn't heard of you before, is only 5 to 20%. Now, can you see why some of you are struggling to get those first customers? So this is something that we cannot avoid when we're starting out in business as new customers, but I also want you to just really focus on that 60 to 70% of existing customers if you have them, because you're probably not marketing to them as much as you can to actually get that value. 80% of your future profit will come from 20% of your existing customers. So doesn't it make absolute sense to nurture your existing customer base? And you can do this by keeping front of mind, listening to what they say. Take action, make them feel special. So how can we do this? So let's give you some action points. So if you haven't got one already, I want you to please set up a free MailChimp account or another autoresponder. Again, I'm not recommending just MailChimp. In fact, MailChimp is not one of my preferred options. I use something called ActiveCampaign, but that is a paid for service. And because this is the Bootstrap Blueprint, what I want to do is I want to suggest different things that can support you when you're just starting out. And this is free. MailChimp, I believe, give you up to, I think it's 2,000 people who can sign up to an email list on MailChimp. So the reason why we suggest an autoresponder, this is, and I'm just going to very quickly explain, if that's okay, what an autoresponder is, because some of you may not know this. So the difference between an autoresponder and something like your Google Mail, for instance, the difference between them is that they have a higher capacity for sending out emails in the correct way, in compliance, to a larger amount of people. If you're using your personal email account, then the likelihood is that you might get your account shut down, and there are all other types of problems with this. So MailChimp is a really great way. It's a great platform for having your customer emails and data in one place so that you can speak to them on a regular basis. Obviously, you have to comply if you're in UK, Europe, you have to comply with the GDPR laws. I know that places like California and places like that around the world are also now getting much more stricter on what information you can have and communication that you have with your customers. Put all your existing customers, this is very important, put all your existing customers, if you have them, into an Excel spreadsheet first, and under GDPR law, you can send a message to existing customers as long as you are talking to them about the same business, okay? And then upload that to MailChimp. If you haven't got any customers yet, you might be saying, yeah, but that's fine, Heather, but I haven't got any customers. I want you to set up MailChimp anyway. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything. Or another, as I said, or another autoresponder account in readiness for communicating with your beautiful customers, because you don't want to start playing catch up. So if you get these things in place before you have even any customers coming in, yeah, hey, all power to you. So the top tip is what type of emails do you send? Well, the answer to that question is human ones. Now, I want you to talk to your customers as if you were talking to a friend. Yes, really. I mean, have a decent conversation with your customers. For instance, hey, I thought you might be interested in this. The thing is that the biggest issue I see with emails that people send is that they're not talking to someone like another human being. They're not talking to somebody as if you know them. And so before writing any emails, I want you to put your hand on your heart, imagine your customer in your mind's eye. What would you like their response to be when they open your email? Really kind of feel the feelings of how you would love them to respond when they open one of your emails. And now get writing and make it come straight from your heart. That's the biggest tip I have for writing emails. But yeah, we can talk for hours about the types of emails and the subjects and all the other things that go into email marketing. But in here, I just want to give you the basics in terms of set up an autoresponder account, put all your existing customers into an email, into an Excel spreadsheet so that all their emails are together, and then upload them to MailChimp. Now, some of you might be sitting there going, I have existing customers, but I don't have their email addresses. Okay, so one of the things you could do is, how could you reach out to them? Have you got any other data, like an address or anything like that? And find a way of actually enticing them to join a mailing list. But don't just offer them a mailing list with like, oh, join my mailing list, because they're not going to do that. So make sure you have something to give them. All right. So if you maybe have a discount, or you may have a free gift or something, to get them to actually join your mail list. And then moving forwards, make sure that every customer that you speak to, you turn around and say, we'd love to keep in contact with you to send you more offers and discounts. May I have your email address, please? So that's all for today, and I will see you again tomorrow.